Moto and Lenovo have launched several smartphones in every price range, but the Moto X4 seems to reflect the advancement made in the smartphone market since last 2 years. It has dual cameras, a water-resistant design, glass back, front flash, Type-C port and clean software, and you get all of it for Rs 21,000. But does this price tag and all the features make for a great experience? You're watching India Today Tech, and in this video we're going to review the Moto X4. With a 5.2-inch display, the Moto X4 not only brings premium design from high-end segment but also a compact size. It looks dangerously similar to the Galaxy S8. Its glass back is rounded at the edges and the front is covered fully with a 2.5D curved glass. There is solid metal frame sandwiched between the two. It fits perfectly in the hands and feels very comfortable, not to mention very premium to use. It manages to look way beyond its price tag, but the fact that it's IP68 water resistant adds value. Only the Galaxy A5 2017 from Samsung is a water resistant phone you can buy in this price. Though the ports are not covered, the design does have some peculiar things about it. Like the speaker is placed above the display, that is beneath the earpiece. The buttons on the right are also pretty small, though they are tactile. The display on Moto X4 does not get bright enough to deal with harsh sunlight, but it's an IPS panel with full HD resolution, which is nice. The colors do not particularly pop, but they are natural and well presented. Viewing angles are great and no distortion or tint is seen from any angles. The color production is also accurate, unlike with AMOLED displays like that on the Moto Z2 Play. But the OLED displays are brighter, so if you use your smartphone mostly outdoors, Z2 Play will be a better pick. In fact, the Moto Z2 Play is a better pick overall if you don't really want water resistant design or a small phone. That is because of three main reasons. The Z2 Play has a brighter display, mod support and better cameras. The software on the phone is similar. It is stock Android Nougat with Moto apps and features, which is great. There is Snapdragon 630 under the hood, the performance of which is more or less similar to that of the Snapdragon 625 or the 626, with minor upgrades. We played a few graphic intensive games and the phone has no problem handling them, and the overall software is very snappy. But the phone does miss out on a great camera experience, at least not as good as that of the Moto Z2 Play. The images shot by the rear camera are a bit of a hit and a miss. You can get above average detailed shots in well-lit conditions, but mostly the images are overexposed and somewhat unremarkable. While the colors are accurate enough, the dynamic range of the camera is quite low. It also struggles in low light. Noise creeps in and details drop a fair bit. The Moto Z2 Play, which costs a few thousand more, easily outperforms the X4's rear camera. G5S Plus, which costs less than X4, produces similar photos. The dual cameras on the Moto X4 are divided into two sensors, one which has a normal lens and a 12 megapixel sensor, while the other is a 8 megapixel sensor with wide angle lens having 120-degree field of view. But the implementation of these two cameras on the software is not very seamless. Firstly, there is a significant delay while shifting from primary to secondary sensor. Secondly, the wide angle sensor is clearly inferior to the primary lens. The fisheye effect on the edges is also quite noticeable. In contrast, the front camera does a better job. It is a 16 megapixel sensor which produces good colors and details. It also shows how Motorola has overly complicated things with rear setup and how simple they could be with a camera that just works. So should you buy the Moto X4? The Moto X4 is a great phone, but it's let down by its cameras. Moving beyond the subpar cameras, there is a lot of good things about the phone. The software is fluid, the performance is snappy, and the phone looks great. If only the cameras lived up to the rest of the phone, it would have been the best phone Motorola ever produced. If you're looking to buy the 3GB 32GB variant, which comes at 21,000 rupees, the Moto X4 seems to have a good value for money. But if you're planning to buy the 4GB 64GB variant, which costs 23,000 rupees, you better get the Moto Z2 Play, which is overall a better smartphone. If you have any questions about the Moto X4, let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you have liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel to get latest reviews and tech videos like this as soon as they are out. Thank you for watching.